What's up, guys? Troysicle here, and I am finally back with another Let's Play. And this time we are playing Sonic Adventure 2. Now, this is a game I have not really played much in the last, say, 10 years. Like, I play Sonic Adventure a lot more. But we're going to get started right away with the hero side story. And this is, despite the fact that I haven't played it much, this is like one of the best Sonic games in my opinion. Um, and we could go over the whole spiel of, Sonic struggled going, had a rough transition going into 3D, and no, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are peak. I even think the story for Sonic Adventure 2 is like, well, it has its flaws. I mean, it's still like best, the best the series has to offer as far as the games go. I think some of my favorite Sonic stories have actually been in the comics, but I mean, I want to say most people don't read the comics. Only like the hardcore Sonic fans do. Um, so most people only know Sonic from the games, which is a shame because the comics have great writing. But when it's a game like Sonic Adventure 2, like it's still great either way. So we're just gonna go down the beautiful city escape, and I nerfed that at the last minute, so I didn't get any bonuses there. At least I got a shield. And City Escape is one of my favorite levels in the franchise. I was so happy when they brought it back for Sonic Generations. Although that, I will say it's not my favorite level in the game. And that'll be coming up shortly. I don't know if we'll get to it in this part. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how badly I embarrass myself. I actually made that time. I did some test recordings the last couple days, and uh, both recordings I did not make that jump. I tried though, man. I tried. And I missed that rail badly. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's what I get. So I stopped attacking the golden beetles. You need the golden beetles to get the best score in the game, by the way, like for each level. Just a pro tip. I stopped homing attacking it though, because every time I play the PC version of this game, when I try to homing attack it, I miss, so I just jump, but I just didn't make the jump there. And I missed the invincibility. Not a good day to be me. That's okay though. Yeah, I love City Escape though. Um, fun fact, this is based on San Francisco, for those of you who don't know, like 5 of you. And I am really doing horrible, like actually getting onto the rails. At least I made that balance beam. It's based on San Francisco, which also, I don't know if it's still the case, but at the time, that was where Sonic Team was based during development of this game. Which I give the developers for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 like a lot of credit because they did a lot of work, a lot of research. Oh, there's Big the Cat to get these games running. um, I mean, like Sonic Adventure 1, especially, like, the Mystic Ruins area, like they traveled to like South America, I believe, just to get like look at locales for inspiration, and that's where they got a lot of textures too. Which is why I like the art style more for the first game than for this one, is a bit more realistic. Not that this one isn't realistic at all, but like the textures feel like they're more based on like real places. Yeah, no, this game is great. Now I gotta take on Bigfoot. Yeah, for all of you who thought Bigfoot was a myth, no, Bigfoot has been confirmed. Also, I'm recording this after the announcement for Sonic Superstars. That announcement came yesterday, and I am like mad hyped for that. Worth it. And I guarantee you, like 100%, I'm playing that when it comes out. Yeah, I have a lot of plans for Let's Plays going forward. I did announce via community post I am not continuing the Persona 4 playthrough. I will be covering Persona 4, Persona 4 Golden to be specific, at a future date. I want to do it in a different way, probably something more scripted. But I do want to cover it in some way. It's just I can't do a Let's Play. Like, just, I don't know, the idea of sitting down and recording the same thing for like 60 plus hours, like, even those 6 parts that I did were just driving me crazy. Like, I really, I don't know how to put it. I mess with the idea in my head so much. This cutscene is awesome, by the way. Maybe not the sound mixing. Yeah, I messed with the idea of it in my head. And I'm just like, it's an RPG. RPGs are kind of, like, you need other people if you're going to sit there and talk through an RPG. Which I don't have. It's just me. That's my opinion, though. Like, I can't just sit there and just talk about the same thing for 60 hours. I know some people can. I thought maybe since it's Persona and there's a little more, it's a little more involved than just battling in a dungeon. Nah. But don't worry, we'll get back to Persona 4 in some way, shape, or form. And maybe a remake of another Persona game. But enough of like the Persona. Let's get back to talking about Sonic. Now here's another good cutscene here. Now, one thing I love about this game, like I really do love, they were still doing motion capture for animations in these older games. And they added a lot of little details. The lip syncing may be bad, but the characters in Sonic Adventure 2 are a lot better animated than they are in modern games. Even like just little things. Like they still like wave their hands around a little bit. It makes more sense. And then you have Eggman just randomly scratching his head. Like that's such a small little detail they didn't need to add. And that's not the only time we're going to see Eggman scratching something, but we'll get to that later. But even with them like waving and flailing their hands about, it makes a lot more sense here. Like it better conveys the tone. Like I remember playing like Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors, and they'd like flail their hands like for no particular reason. Like it's just they're like in the middle of a sentence. It ain't there. Oh, the Rolling Rocks. I love the music in this level too. So it's not there. And it's not there. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh. Can't believe I missed that. Actually, I can. Okay, so it's not this way. I'll do another hint. Down below. I don't want to go back down there. But I suppose I do not have a choice. Alright, so we're looking for a bird box. We're definitely getting closer. I knew I'd find it. I will say I don't like this version of Knuckles' treasure hunting as much as I did in the first adventure game, since you can only basically track one emerald at a time. It's very much less convenient. A high place. Gotcha. Yeah, you want to smash those like as soon as you see them. Oh, there it is. Worth it. Yeah, I got smashed a little bit, but it was worth it. I don't even care about the score. At least I killed the gold beetle. But yeah, now we're gonna go to Prison Island. Tails is gonna do his thing. I guess I'll talk about some other LPs we're looking to going forward. Sonic Origins Plus is coming out. I covered the original release. This new one's going to have a playable Amy, so we're going to do that. I've been testing out Sonic Triple Trouble on my Steam Deck. That's been working pretty good, the 16-bit version, so we're going to be playing that. The new AEW game's coming out, and now that we're getting footage of it, it looks hella fun, so I might end up doing that. I want to do a test playthrough on my own first, see how I like it. You might start seeing some scripted stuff for games I don't want to do LPs of, like the previously mentioned Persona 4, as well as movies. Like I want to cover the Mario movie. Let me know in the comments, like if you'd rather me do a review of that or like a commentary that you can just play along and watch the movie with. Of course, I won't be uploading the movie to YouTube, but I think I'd rather do a review myself, but everybody has preferences. Okay, die. This is a piss-easy boss fight. I think the only one that really gave me a challenge like the second time around fighting Eggman, just because he has that big-ass blaster, but honestly, as long as you got the moves, it's fine. Okay. Of course I did it, Amy. A Miles Tails Prower. Boy genius. Now, oddly enough, they didn't make Amy playable in single player in this game. Like you have to play her in multiplayer, but she controls just fine. There's a lot of cool side characters you can play as in the multiplayer mode. Like even for like on the Knuckles and Rouge playstyle, you get Tikal and Chaos. And then Sonic and Shadow get Amy and Metal Sonic. Tails and Eggman's counterparts are kind of lame though. It's like Chow's and a Chow Walker. So dumb. Hopefully the new Sonic Superstars has a nice multiplayer mode. I know it has like actual co-op for the campaign. I'm interested to see like how deep that game's gonna go with that. Like if it's gonna be, maybe there's gonna be like competitive mode on top of that. Like I don't know, the possibilities are endless. It's Sega. I won't get my hopes too high. I will be happy though if it's a physical release on launch, because I hear the game's gonna be like $60, and like I don't know, they had us double dip for physical with both Mania and Origins, and I really don't want them to have us do that again. Like I understand, like digital's just overall just a cheaper way to get games out there. You know, and they since they're not paying for like the physical packaging and stuff, it more money goes to the developer. I understand. So like I get why they choose to release games digital only sometimes, but man, I don't want the all digital future. I like having the option. Like don't get me wrong, there's some games even I have like that are digital. Like I have a decent digital collection, but I I love physical. Like I love having I love wasting space on a shelf. Not to mention, I mean, like you buy digital with like it's a license. It's a license that could get pulled at any time, any place. Is there anything back there? I never look back there. Open the door. There we go. I have not seen the golden beetle yet. That is concerning. There he is. Oh, come on. I got him. How you gonna dog me like that? Never trust the tight corridors. Nice try. Get the hell out of my way. And just like that, we hit the goal. Yeah, out of the three, this is my least favorite play style. I don't think that's too uncommon, though. Oh, I know some people really don't like the treasure hunting. I don't know, the only level that really bothers me, it's on Rouge's End. It's not even Mad Space. It's the one where, like, there's, like, the treasure vault or the emerald vault. I forget what the level's called. We'll find out later in the playthrough. But, like, you get, like, Eggman's like, oh, you got, like, 15 minutes. Rouge's like, no, I can do it in 5. I remember being a kid just be like, no, Rouge, I can't do it in 5. Why are you doing this to me? Amy, don't be an asshole. Amy, you're being an asshole. That's, was that bribery or extortion? Imagine, like, he said no, so she never lets him out, and then they just blow up on the island. I wrote that, Amy. It's my sonnet. To a rose with thorns. Now, this is my favorite level in the whole game. The aesthetic, the music, the whole. Oh, I missed that. The whole shebang. I think it's mostly the music, but the level design's really good too. I do remember, like, every time I play Tori 3D, like, this is what it makes me think of. And I will never mean that in a bad way. The one part of the level I can never seem to get. I just jumped over the slope. Let's go. I love doing the spin dash in the Sonic Adventure games. I think it's just because it's like the press of a button instead of having to like push down and then do the spin dash. Because I love doing the spin dash in Generations too. Should not have done that. Oops. Can you guys pretend you didn't see that? No, no, let's go for the big one. Yeah, I didn't make it. Yeah, I'm not even risking it. Oh, if only I could have made it. I think I've only made that once, and I made it by like a hair. Because there's such a small margin of error with that. I know, like, there's some people that they can get it every time, dude. Like, they are so good. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Gotta make up for that life I just lost. Oh, and I couldn't even hit the ring. This is going a lot worse than my test playthroughs. But it be like that sometimes. Now, yeah, I got an E. Probably shouldn't have died. Now we get my next favorite cutscene in the game. Followed by an epic boss battle. Sonic, let him finish his sentence, damn it. He's brooding. Oh, he got me. Okay, time to just spam. The problem with the spamming, though, is that if you're not careful, you just end up on the edge. But honestly, you just keep mashing the button. I did it before I died. Yeah, this is a risky way to do a boss battle. There's another trope. It's like an anime trope. But they do it a lot in this game. It's like the heavy breathing. Like, I don't get it, but I'm not gonna complain. Bro, your mouth isn't moving. Why isn't your mouth moving? That upsets me. During my playthrough, I tried to do a light dash there, and I ended up just falling down. Oh, didn't see that coming. Yo, what the hell? That ain't even right. Oh well. Just gonna have to live with it. I will say, Sonic Frontiers did the light dash perfect. It's not used often, but it is the best light dash in the series, in my opinion. And I love the animation when Sonic's like in the air, like watching his quills like bounce up and down like that. Like it makes it feel like there's like actual like wind rushing through his quills. That's what I mean like when I'm talking like every time I'm talking about how great the animation is in this game, but not the lip syncing. Although I don't fault them completely for the lip syncing because I don't know how much work it would have been. But I guess at the time, like, it probably was a lot of work to take, like, the Japanese dialogue and then re-lip sync it to the American dub. I say American dub, I should say, like, the English dub, but I don't know if they have, like, other actors for other regions or ever have at some point. Could you imagine, like, an Australian or a British Sonic? A British Sonic? Oi, I'm way past cool. I don't know, so something like that. Okay, no light speed dash when I got the electric shield, I guess. Let's do it to it, bruv. Uh, is that Baldy McNose hair, isn't it? It's Leviosa. Okay, I'm done. I'm like always super careful of those springs now because there's one time I thought I had it and I homing attacked it and I just went right past it. It's like, like it's the worst spot to die. And despite dying, I still got an A rank, so I'll consider that a win. Alright, we're going to do one more level and then we're going to call it a part. Ooh. Oh no, we just exploded the whole island. Oh yeah. Pumpkin Hill. Are you ready? And right away we are treated to the Shovel Claw, which is probably Knuckles' most useful upgrade in the game. A path lined with rings. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go over here. It's a lot easier to do this when you're higher up. Well, we're on Ghost Train Mountain. It likes when I go this way. It really likes when I'm over here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Alright, so we gotta, I guess, go up here. Come on, camera, work with me. Perfect. Alright, let's find our next monitor. Pumpkins who don't get along. Alright. Oh, I missed that. It's probably in between. I gotta dig. Yep. Alright, next hint monitor. in the center of a triangle. Church Mountain, that is this one over here. I wonder if the triangle's like the top of the church. It is not. Between three ghost trees. Let's fly around a little bit. It's down here. Try the plant. Maybe it's like right in front of the grave. There we go. That didn't take too long. Alright, I'll see you guys next time, because we're going to call it a part here with more Sonic Adventure 2. This is Troysicle, signing out.